So hello students. So we are going to discuss the Math JEE first paper that class 11 integrated batch is writing for the year 22-23. The paper is based on chapter sets and trigonometry. It's quite a moderately easy paper. So let's discuss each of the questions. We'll first take up few easy questions, and then we'll also look at the ones which will take a little more time. So this is a tip that each student writing the JEE paper must do. What is that? Because JEE has only around 30 questions, skim through. 5 minutes you spend in skimming through the paper and just circle which are those questions you feel are easy and less time consuming. And first you solve only them. And later, if you have extra time left, then you start looking at other questions as well. So we're going to follow the same procedure. I'm going to pick questions which is hardly going to take any time first, and let's solve them first, and then let's look at others. Okay. So we start off with the 62nd question. So 62nd question tells n of ai, that means number of elements in ai is I plus 1. That means a1 will have 2 elements, a2 will have 3 elements, and they are saying a1 is a subset of a2 and a2 is a subset of a3, like that. So the biggest set is a99, and a99 will have 100 elements. Now they are asking us to find how many elements, n of union. When this symbol is written, it means it is union of all the sets. So a1 union a2 union a3. Because a1 is a subset of a2, is a subset of a3, like that. So when you take union, the final answer will be the biggest set, which is a99. So the union of all these sets is a99. And how many elements are present in a99? It is 100. So this is the answer, 100. Now let's go to the 63rd. Again, set say, it's not so time consuming. Let's try this. They are giving a definition for x, right? 4 power n minus 3n minus 1. Start putting different values for n. N is a natural number. So put n is equal to 1. When you put n as 1, you'll get 4 power 1. 4 power 1 is 4 minus 3 minus 1. So first you'll get 0. Then when you put n as 2, you'll get 16 minus 6 minus 1. That is 9, right? Then put n as 3. When you put n as 3, you'll get 4 cube, which is 64, minus 3 3s are 9 minus 1. So you'll get 54. Like this, it will go on, right? And set y is nothing but multiples of 9, because it is 9 into something. That means multiples of 9. So when you put n as 1, you'll get 9 into 0. So it will have 0, 9, 18, 27, dot, dot. So now what is x union y? X union y. It is easy to understand, just like the previous question. Y is a big set. Why? Because y contains all the multiples of 9. But x contains only some multiples of 9. So x is a small set, y is a big set. So when you take union of both, answer is going to be y itself. So again, an easy question. 64th question, again easy question. Z denotes set of all integers, and A is an ordered pair A comma B, such that A square plus 3B square should be 28. Okay. And B is A comma B, such that A is greater than B. Now they are asking number of elements in A intersection B. So let's first directly try to write the answer. A intersection B andre, it should satisfy the first condition. It should be in the first set. Matlab, it should satisfy the first condition. And it should also satisfy the second condition. Second condition is what? A is greater than B. So it should satisfy both the conditions. So directly let us choose only such options. So A should be greater. So can I put A as 2? If I put A as 2, what do you get? Let us see. If I put A as 2, 2 square plus 3B square is 28. So when this goes here, you will get 24. So B square 8 anta baratte. So if B square is 8, you cannot get B as an integer. So you can't put A as 2. Let us try putting A as 3. If I put A as 3, so you'll get 9 plus 3B square is 28. So when you take this here, you'll get 3B square is 19. Again, not possible. Try putting A as 1. So that's the only option. As A must be what? 1. So when A is 1 or minus 1, plus or minus 1, right? So then B will be plus or minus 3. So now the only solutions possible are 1 comma 3, 1 comma minus 3, minus 1 comma 3, minus 1 comma minus 3. But now they are saying along with set A, set B is saying A should be greater than B. So in which of these is A bigger? Here A is bigger, and here also A is bigger than B. So you should only choose these two in A intersection B. So A intersection B will contain how many elements? It will contain 2 elements. Okay. So again, easy one. Next is again a very, it's a previous year JEE question. In a survey, 73% of people like coffee, 65% like tea. And they're saying X denotes percentage who like both coffee and tea. So you should find what is the interval of X. In the CET paper, we discussed a similar question. So what can be the maximum value of intersection? Intersection A intersection B can maximum be 65%. So it can't go above 65%. And now we should see what is the minimum it can take. And to find the minimum, we use N of A union B formula. N of A union B should be less than equal to 100. Why less than equal to 100? Because there can be some people who don't like coffee, don't like tea. Okay. So N of A union B is less than 100. And N of A you substitute, N of A union B you substitute N of A plus N of B minus N of A intersection B. So now 73 and 65 will give you 138, isn't it? 138. So 138 minus 100. So 38 is less than equal to X, or X should be greater than equal to 38. So it should be greater than 38 and less than equal to 65. So between 38 and 65, including 38, 65, it is allowed. So the one value which is not allowed is 36. So x cannot be 36. Next question, again a similar type. 63% read A, 76% read B. So when you add both, right, 63 and 76, it's like 139, right? So again, x will lie between 63 and 39. So x can be what value? X cannot be this. X cannot be this. X cannot be 65 also. So x has to be 55. So similar questions, 65 and 66. Just to stress on the importance of these type of questions in the competitive. 68th is again an easy question. Mod of sin x plus cos x is equal to mod sin x plus mod cos x. So this is an important property of the modulus function. We all know that modulus means even if it is a negative value, the final mod of a negative value is a positive value. So when will mod of a plus b be equal to mod a plus mod b? This can happen only in two cases. If both a and b are positive or both a and b are negative. Let us take an example. Mod of 2 plus 3. Mod of 2 plus 3 is how much? 5. And how much is mod 2 plus mod 3? That's also 5. And mod of minus 2 minus 3. Mod of minus 2 and minus 3 is mod of minus 5, which is 5. And if you separately calculate mod minus 2 plus mod minus 3, that also is 5. But if one is positive, another is negative, then this will not be satisfied. For example, mod of 2 minus 3 is not equal to mod 2 plus mod minus 3, isn't it? 2 minus 3 ಎಷ್ಟು minus 1. Minus 1 mod ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. But ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ 2 plus 3 ಬರುತ್ತೆ, 5 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So if you want mod of a plus b to be equal to mod a plus mod b, both a and b should be positive or both should be negative. That means in this question, sin x cos x should both be positive, which is in first quadrant, or sin x and cos x both should be negative, which is in third quadrant. So the answer is option A. X belongs to either the first or the third. Okay, now again 70th is an easy question. They are asking cos 50 and they have given this. So the approach to solve this question is square on both sides. How do I know I have to square? Look at the options. Every option has a p square. That itself gives you a clue that first you have to square it. Okay. So when you square on both sides, you'll get a square plus b square plus 2ab is equal to p square. So cos square plus sin square is 1. So I'll take this 1 to the other side. So I'll get p square minus 1 is equal to 2 sin theta cos theta. This is nothing but sine of 2 theta. Sine of 2 into 25. That means sine 50. So once I know sine 50, how to find cos 50? We know the relation. Cos square theta or cos theta. I can say cos 50 is root of 1 minus sine square 50. ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಥೀಟಾ is 1 minus sin square theta. So cos theta ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ರೂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Root of 1 minus sin square. So now instead of sin 50, I will put p square minus 1. And ಇಲ್ಲಿ sin square ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ I have to square this. So now use the formula a minus, you can solve this in easy method. 1 can be written as 1 square. So now this is of the form a square minus b square. It's like a square minus b square, which is a plus b, a plus b into a minus b. Illi 1 and this will get cancelled. So root of p square into ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಎರಡಕ್ಕೂ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 1 plus 1 will become 2. 2 minus p square ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ root p square I can write separately and root 2 minus p square separate. root p square ಅನ್ನ p ಅಂತ ಕರಿಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಇಸ್ p into root of 2 minus p square. So again, this is a easy question. And the clue is yellow option nodidrene p square ide. So starting step should be squaring anta. It gives you a clue. Next, I'm solving first easy questions. Okay. 72nd question. If you read this question, there is some tan A, tan B and all. And they have given A minus B is 45 degree. And in the options, there is nothing to do with A and B. So when they don't give any, when there is options do not have A and B, that means the final answer is independent of A and B. So A and B ನೀವು ಏನ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೂ ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಬಹುದು, as long as it satisfies A minus B is pi by 4. So I'll take the simplest case. A ಗೆ 45 degree ಅಂತಾನೆ ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ, B ಗೆ 0 ಅಂತ ಹಾಕ್ತೀನಿ. So A minus B, how much is A minus B? So A ಗೆ 45 ಅಂತ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ you'll get 1 plus tan 45 and 1 minus tan 0. Tan 45 is 1. So 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1 is to 2. And here 1 minus 0, which is 1. So nimge y is equal to 2 anta sigatte. Y is 2. So once you know y is 2, illi y is equal to 2 anta haki. So illi y is equal to 2 hakidre you will get 2 plus 1 andre 3 power 3. 3 power 3 is 27. That's the answer. Okay. So next, 74th question. We have seen a formula tan theta tan 60 minus theta into tan 60 plus theta. This is nothing but tan 3 theta. So you have to try to use this formula. But illi tan 20 ide. So if theta I assume as 20 degree, 60 plus 20, 60 plus 20, 80. Tan 80 nu ide. But 60 minus 20, tan 40 degree is not there here. Instead of tan 40 degree, they have given what? Cot 50. But we know cot theta is tan of 90 minus theta. Andre cot 50 is same as tan 40. So instead of cot 50, I can write tan 40 only. So question will reduce to tan 20, tan 40, tan 80. So whenever you get like this, answer is what? Tan of 3 times theta. And theta is 2, theta is 20. So tan of 3 into 20. And tan 60. Tan 60 is to root 3. So the answer is root 3. So again, what I'm helping you to do is first identify the really easy questions. Then let's do the other complicated questions. So this question also, we have done a similar question in the class 80th. 27 power cos 2x, 81 power sin 2x. So 27 I can write as 3 cube. 3 cube power cos 2x. And 81 is 9 square or 3 power 4 sin 2x. Now you can use a power m whole power n, a power mn and then when bases are same, powers get added. So finally it will become now 3 cos 2x plus 4 sin 2x. What is the minimum value? We know that minimum value of a cos theta plus b sin theta, uska minimum value is minus root a square plus b square. So here answer will be minus 5. So illi minus 5 hakidre, minimum value is minus 5. So answer will be 3 power minus 5. So 3 power minus 5, which is 1 by 3 power 5, which is 1 by 243. So this is 1 by 243. Now, other easy questions. 76th is easy. 77th is easy. Let us try them first. So 76th. They are asking, what is the range of sine 3 theta by sine theta? Just formula use madi. Sine 3 theta. Formula for sine 3 theta is 3 sine theta minus 4 sine cube theta whole divided by sine theta. Andre prati term anna I'll divide by sine theta. This will get cancelled. Illi sine square anta barutte. So now 3 minus 4 sine square theta anta barutte. Now how to analyze the range of this? Very easy. Sine square theta. Minimum value adakkestu? Sine square. Yavaga square idre minimum value adakke 0 irutte. What is the minimum value of a square function? Sine square ka minimum value is 0. So minimum value of this is 0 and maximum value of this is 1. So 3 minus 4 into 0 andre 3 sigatte one value and maximum value alli hakdaga sine square ge minus 1 anta sigatte. So the range is between minus 1 to 3, which is option A. Okay. Now 77th question. Sin theta plus cos theta is root 2 cos theta. This question is a little tricky one because sometimes children think I should square. Sometimes children think I should use the formula of multiply and divide by root a square plus b square. Here, none of them are required. Try to take cos theta on one side, all cos theta terms on one side, sin theta term on another side. So when I try to transpose cos theta to this side, transfer it, I'll write here, sin theta equals root 2 cos theta minus cos theta. So cos theta common tagondre, root 2 minus, or cos theta, I can rewrite cos theta as sin theta by root 2 minus 1. I can write cos theta as sin theta by root 2 minus. So now once you know this, in this expression, just substitute for cos theta. Of course, you can rationalize the denominator here. So I'll write here, cos theta, I can write as root 2 plus 1 sin theta by root 2 plus 1 into root 2 minus 1. Now a plus b into a minus b is a square. And there are root 2 square. Root 2 square is 2. And root 1 square is 1. So denominator 1 agbidutte. So cos theta I can write as root 2 plus 1 sin theta. Now once you know this, idanna sumne illi substitute madi. Cos theta ge root 2 plus 1 sin theta anta haki. So if you do that, we'll get root 2 plus 1 sin theta minus sin theta. So we'll multiply ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 1 sin theta and 1 sin theta. So this 1 sin theta, 1 sin theta will get cancelled. What you will be left with is root 2 sin theta. So that is option B. Okay. So now, even this we can solve quite easy. So we can probably, one way to solve this is if we square and add both of them. No, that may not help. Let's use the transformation formula for 75th question. Sin alpha plus sin beta. I think we need to scroll down and write. Sin alpha plus sin beta is 1 by 4. And cos alpha plus cos beta is 1 by 3. And they're asking what is sine of alpha plus beta. So use the transformation formula. So this will be 2 sine alpha plus beta by 2 into cos alpha minus beta by 2. This is 1 by 4. And illu transformation formula use ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 2 cos alpha plus beta by 2. ಈಗ ಎರಡನ್ನು ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ. Why to divide? So that when you divide this cos alpha minus beta and this will go. So then you'll get tan alpha plus beta by 2 is 1 by 4 by 1 by 3. This is 3 by 4. Now once you get tan alpha plus beta by 2, they are asking sin alpha plus beta. Are you able to see, if I consider this as theta, this is 2 theta. So, our sin 2 theta kelta idare. So, sin 2 theta ge what are the two formulae? For sin 2 theta, one formula is 2 sin theta cos theta. And there's one more formula, 2 tan theta by 1 plus tan square theta. Obviously, I should use this formula here because tan theta already nan gottide. How much is tan theta? 3 by 4. So sin 2 theta. So the answer is simply 2 into 3 by 4. So here 1, 2 will get cancelled. So you'll get 3 by 2 divided by 25 by 16. So 2 1s are 2 8s are. ಇದು ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ 3 8s are 24. So 24 by 25 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So that is what is sine of alpha plus beta. So what is the key point here? You should be able to understand tan alpha plus beta by 2 ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ನನಗೆ ಈಗ. With that, how to get sine of alpha plus beta? So use the sine 2 theta formula in terms of tan. So answer is 24 by 25. Is this option. Now this question again is easy. Cos of a minus b is 3 by 5. And tan a into tan b is 2. So cos a minus b. Formula use ಮಾಡಿ. So cos a cos b plus this is the first one. Then they have given tan a into tan b is 2. Now tan can be written as sin by cos. So now if I transfer this here, I'll end up getting sin a sin b equals 2 cos a cos b. So now I'll substitute this here. So when I substitute this here, I'll get 3 cos a cos b is 3 by 5. Or cos a into cos b is 1 by 5. Cos a into cos b is 1 by 5. Now, if cos a into cos b is 1 by 5, I know that sin a into sin b will be how much? 2 by 5. So sin a into sin b is 2 by 5. So now, what is cos of a plus b? Cos of a plus b is cos a cos b minus sin a sin. This is 1 by 5 minus 2 by 5. We'll get minus 1 by 5. So cos of a plus b is minus 1 by 5. Let's see if that is an option. Cos of a plus b is minus 1 by 5. Yes, that is correct. So that is option D. Isn't it? So directly we can see this is a dummy option. Because cos of a minus b they have given us 3 by 5. It can't be 1 by 5. So rest all options are in terms of a plus b. Either sin a plus b or cos a plus b. But it's appropriate to use cos a plus b because you know cos a cos b or how much it is, and sin a sin b also. So That is the answer. Now, 79th, we are at to solve. And 69th, 67, and 61. So let's do 7 and 71 also. So let's do 79. 79. Sin A plus sin B is root 3 into cos B minus cos A. So let's apply the identity. Sin A plus sin B, I can write as 2 sin A plus B by 2 cos A minus B by 2. And cos B minus cos A can write as 2 sine, actually minus 2 sine B plus A by 2 and B minus A by 2. But that minus 2, I'll pull that minus inside the sine function. And instead of writing B minus A, I will write A minus B. So it will be A plus B by 2 into A minus B by 2. So sine A plus B by 2 will get cancelled. 2 will get cancelled. So I will end up getting cot A minus B by 2 is root 3, or tan A minus B by 2 is 1 by root 3. That means A minus B by 2 is 30 degrees, or A minus B is 60 degrees. So now, if A minus B is 60, how much do you think is A? A is nothing but 60 plus B. So what is 3A? 3A is 180 plus 3B. So now, instead of sine 3A, I'll write sine of 180 plus 3B. And sine 3B, I will keep it as it is. Now, what is sine of 180 plus theta? Sine of 180 plus theta is minus sine theta. Because 180 plus theta means third quadrant. So this will be minus. So this and this, when you add, you'll get answer as 0. So that's also done. It's an easy one. So the leftover questions are question 71, question 73. Now question 71, I feel an easy way to solve is put any value for theta. Maybe you can put theta as 0 itself. So if you put theta as 0, you will get x as 0. Or instead of theta as 0, put theta as 90 degree. So when you put theta as 90, you'll get 2, because sine 90 is 1, divided by 1 plus no, this won't work. We'll have to solve it only. So let's try solving it. So how do we solve it? We'll have to try to rationalize, or try to bring this in this form. Okay. So I need 2 sine theta, isn't it? Here. So if I need 2 sine theta, probably we'll have to either rationalize this or rationalize this. So let us see. Or you can put 30° also, but it will be a little cumbersome. If you put theta as 30°, so let's put theta as 30. So then you'll get x as 2 into sine 30. Sine 30 is half. And here you'll get 1 plus root 3 by 2 plus half. So 2 and half will get cancelled. So you'll get 1 by 3 by 2 plus root 3 by 2. So denominator will go up. So you'll get 2 by 3 plus root 3. That's what you will get for x. Now here, if you put 30°, you will get 1 minus root 3 by 2 plus half by 1 plus half. So again 1 plus half. Numerator will be 3 by 2 minus root 3 by 2 by 3 by 2. You can cancel off the 2 everywhere. So I'll get 3 minus root 3 divided by 3. Isn't it? Now, if I try to rationalize this, let me try to rationalize this. So this will give me a square. A square means 3 square. 3 square is 9. And root 3 square is 3. So you'll get 9 minus 3. So I'll end up getting 2 into 3 minus root 3 by a square. A square is 9. B square is 3. 9 minus 3 is 6. So I'll end up getting this. That means what? This value and this value both are matching. So that means this and this both are one and the same. So if I assume this is x, this also is x. So the answer is option C. So now 73rd question. I'll write it down. Cos square 10, cos square 50, and then minus cos 10, cos 50. So cos square 10 plus cos square 50. We can solve this in several ways. One way probably is you can write, you can pull out cos 10 common between these two, or cos 50 also you can pull out common here. So if you pull out cos 50 common, we're left with cos 50 minus cos 10. Now use the formula here. So when you use the formula, you will get cos 50, and formula when you use here, minus 2 sine a plus b by 2. Andre 50 plus 10, 60 by 2, that is 30, and a minus b, 50 minus 10, which is 40, 40 by 2, so that is sine 20. And sine 30 is half, so 2 and sine 30 will get cancelled. So I'll be left with cos square 10 minus 2 sine 20 cos 50. Now cos square theta. I can write this, right? Cos square theta Here I can further write sine 20. I can write as 2 sine 10 cos 10. But will that help? It may not help. So cos square theta. We can always write 2 cos square theta minus 1 is cos 2 theta. So cos square theta can be written as 1 plus cos 2 theta divided by 2. So I can rewrite this as 1 plus cos 2 into 10, which is cos 20 by 2. And here I have 2 sin A cos B. 2 sin A cos B. I can always write this as sine of, or 2 cos A sin B. It's like 2 cos A sin B, which you can write as sine of A plus B minus sine of A minus B. So now it's quite simple. Here I have plus 1 by 2 and sine 30 is minus 1 by 2. So this plus 1 by 2 and minus 1 by 2 will get cancelled. So I'll be left with cos 20 by 2, then minus okay, here I made a mistake. This 2 was not there, right? So here there is no 2. You simply have cos 50 and sine 20 with a minus, right? So that will be this whole thing divided by 2. So now that means we'll be left with the sine 30, I'll write as half. So I'll be left with 1 by 2 plus cos 20 by 2 minus sine 70 by 2. Then minus of minus. So it's actually plus. So plus 1 by 4. Now this is cos 20. Cos 20 is same as sine 70. These two terms will get cancelled. So half plus 1 by 4. So the answer is 3 by 4. So the answer to this question is what? 3 by 4. I repeat the steps once again so that you can note down again. First, I took out cos 50 common. This went out common. Then I used transformation formula. Sine 30 and 2 got cancelled. So then I was left with cos square 10 minus cos 50 into sine 20. So minus cos 50 sine 20. Then for cos square theta, I wrote 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2. And we have a formula 2 sine A cos B. Or 2 cos A sine B is sine of A plus B minus sine of A minus B. So use this formula. So once you use that, you will see you will be left with half and 1 by 4 alone. Okay. So now the last question, the last two questions which we haven't solved is question 61 and 67 and 69. So 67, I think 61 is more easy. As I said, 61st question is a more easy one. So they're saying cos theta should be greater than minus half, and theta should be between 0 to pi. So that means cos theta, when is cos theta becoming minus half? It's becoming minus half at 120 degrees, right? So if I want cos theta, you can draw the cos graph. Cos graph looks like this. So minus half, it becomes at 120. So if you want it to be greater than minus half, should be in the first quadrant or less than 120. So set A is simply angles between 0 to 120 degrees. And set B is sin theta should be greater than half. So sine graph, when you plot, this is 90 degrees. And when does sine theta become half? If you draw a bigger version, at 30 degree, sine theta is half. Then at 150 degree also, sine theta is half. So if you want it to be greater than half, it has to be before 150. After 150, it will drop. So maximum value is 150 degree. And minimum value they have given should be greater than 60 degrees. So 60 to 150 is this. So what is the common intersection? Intersection is nothing but 60 to 120. So A intersection B is simply between 60 degree to 120, pi by 3 to 2 pi by 3. So 61 is also very easy one. Now we go to 65 and 69. Okay. So 65, sorry, not 65, 66, 67, 67. So 67. So B is all angles in the second and third quadrant. And A, they have given a equation here. So convert this into a quadratic. So you write cos square as 1 minus sine square. Now when you expand, 2 minus 2 sine square plus sine theta less than equal to 2. So now this 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So you'll have minus 2 sine square theta plus sine theta less than equal to 0. Or take everything to that side. So basically you have to apply wavy curve method. So you'll get 2 sine square theta minus sine theta is greater than 0. So now pull out sine theta common. So you'll get sine theta into 2 sine theta minus 1 greater than 0. So now what does the wavy curve method say? Once you factorize roots, you should plot. So roots are sine theta equal to 0, sine theta equal to half. So always on the right side, it will be positive, then negative, then positive. So now the solution for us is, because we want it to be greater than 0, sine greater than 0 andre this region and this region. That means sine theta should be greater than half or sine theta should be less than 0. So in this interval, when is sine theta greater than half? So we know that between 90 degree to 150 degree, sine theta is greater than half. And entire third quadrant, sine theta is less than 0. So sine theta is less than 0 in full third quadrant. So both are allowed, right? It can either, sine theta should be greater than half, that is in this region, or sine theta less than 0, that is the whole third quadrant. So both solutions are okay. So that means it is option C. Option C says theta lies in third quadrant or between 90 to 150. So that is the answer here. Option C.